feeling good this Thursday? Good. Good. It's hard to believe it's Thursday. I was like driving here, like, wait, am I going to the right spot? What's today? Where are we? What's happening? So I'm glad we all made it. I feel like everyone's got, at least in this space, everyone's got a little loopy energy happening as far as staff goes this week. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for taking some time out of your morning and out of your week to come get grounded and strong and flexible and peaceful and loving and happy and moving forward in that way. Before we get rolling, I'm just going to offer two little announcements, and then I might remind them again at the end. But just FYI, this Sunday, we've got a different schedule than typical for the Super Bowl. So all of our classes will be in the morning instead of the evening. We'll also be using that as an opportunity to celebrate the end of our Love Your Body Challenge. So all of our classes Sunday morning are going to be glow yoga themed. The rooms will all have black lights. We'll have glow sticks and body paint and all kinds of things. So you're welcome to arrive a little bit early for your class. Welcome to paint yourself however makes you feel most beautiful and loving and what makes you feel celebratory of your body and yourselves. And then we'll take those classes together on Sunday. Next Friday, so not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, we'll be doing a little Galentine's movie night here at the studio. So I'll teach my 5:45 flow. And then following that, we've got a wine rep coming in to do wine tastings at 7. And then we'll get rolling with a movie night. We'll project it on the wall in here and we'll have snacks and drinks and things on Friday night. And that's free to everyone. So please come on out and hang out and watch a movie with us next Friday if you're free. But all of that being said, today, we are going to dig deep into our low body. You're going to see some good deep stretch and strength and things like that moving forward. Of course, if anything doesn't feel good for you this morning, please feel free to take a step back from it to modify, adjust, or take a breather as you need. And yeah, I think that's a little bit of everything. So we will actually come down to a supported bridge. So we're going to grab one of those blocks we've got handy. We're going to bind our way down to our spines. Bring both feet onto the earth, toes pointing towards me, and slide that block underneath your sacral joint. So it's that largest fused butterfly bone. And we want to be able to find a shape or a space where we feel comfortable and confident resting our full body weight onto the block. And if that's not happening for you, if we're feeling the need or the inclination to hold on with our glutes or our feet or our belly, give me a little wave and I'll come help you find a spot that's a little better suited for that block. We are going to start to give ourselves several rounds of breath here to get settled, to really find our way into our bodies. So as we think about yoga, we think about that beautiful mind, body, breath connection. So give yourself a chance here to notice how your breath feels. Notice where and how it travels. If you could assign your breath a quality, if you could see it as a color, a texture, a shape, how would your breath appear in your mind's eye? And we're going to find 3 more rounds of breath like this. Start to notice if there's anything you can do to smooth or soften the quality of your breath. Can you round out the edges or sandpaper down the texture? Or allow its color to become clearer? And you're welcome to stay just as you are, with feet firmly rooted on the earth. Or if you like, you can come to a supported shoulder stand or supported waterfall pose by extending one and then two heels to the ceiling. If this makes you feel a little wobbly on your block, arms can come down underneath you, maybe hands holding on to either side, just to give yourself a little bit of stability. And then your intentions are exactly correct. If it feels good to take some ankle rolls, to point and flex, to bend and straighten knees, to open wide or long, you could ride your bicycle on the ceiling, you could hug your knees into your chest. Find what feels good in your legs. Notice what you're called to do in this anti-gravity shape. Maybe notice how your breath quality has changed when we shifted our body. And take one more breath here. And moving slowly and gently, begin to draw your feet back down to the mat. Press deeply into the soles of your feet, so much that your pelvis rises up off your block, and use a hand to slide that block out from under you. And then roll your spine down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. From here, maybe find some windshield wiper twists, rocking knees right and left. And then we're going to drag one thigh, one knee into our belly. Squeeze it as tight as you can and stretch your opposite toes towards me. Imagine I came by you and I grabbed your big toe and I was trying to draw you off your mat. Take a big inhale, and on your exhale, switch your legs. How much activation can you find in your long leg? Take a big inhale. Exhale, switch your legs. And then this time, curl head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Bring your nose to your lifted knee. Can you press your belly button down to the mat below you? And draw your collarbones higher and forward. Big inhale. Without lowering upper body, exhale, switch your legs. Good. Starting to move with our breath, we're going to inhale to hold, exhale to switch. You can take that over on your own. And again, start to notice how the quality or energetic value of our breath has shifted now that we're moving, now that we're contracting the belly. Take one more each way. And when you're complete, both knees come into your belly, hands behind your thighs. We're going to take 3 or 4 rock and rolls and come all the way through to a tabletop. So as you're ready, legs can swing to one side, or you can cross your ankles, roll through. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips, spread fingers wide, press into your shins, and find your cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, heart rises. Exhale, round your spine, arch it like a Halloween cat. Good. Take that over on your own. Continue this cat-cow. Or again, if there is an intuitive movement or action that's calling to you, you can find it here. Maybe it's neck rolls. Maybe it's rib rolls. Maybe it's wagging your tail, shifting your weight. Take 2 more breaths. And when you're complete, we're going to find our way to a puppy pose. So we're going to walk palms forward to the top edge of our mat. Hips stay stacked over knees. We're going to let forehead, elbows, heart center, and armpits soften to the earth. So think about this as a child's pose, down dog combo. Tailbones stretching up and back. Hamstrings are long like they are in down dog. But heart is melting forward and down, and elbows are soft like they are in child's pose. Can you feel the quality of your breath in your back body? One breath here. Start to grip down a little deeper with your fingertips and allow yourself to peel forward through forearms into a forearm plank. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, draw pubic bone under and forward, shoulders over elbows, forearms long. Take a big breath in. Exhale, melt your knees, your thighs, your belly, find a Sphinx pose. Heart draws forward through your forearms. Shoulder blades buckle in to your back pockets. Take a big breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes, come back to that forearm plank. Find a big inhale here. Exhale, melt it back down to Sphinx. Keeping 90% of our body as is, we're just gonna interlace our fingers, pinky finger down on the earth. Find a big inhale. Exhale, come back to your plank. This time we've got a big breath in, and on our exhale, we're gonna come to a dolphin pose. So we're gonna pike our hips high, walk our toes in a little tighter. So just like a down dog, but on our forearms. Big inhale, exhale back to plank. Big inhale, exhale through that bound Sphinx. Belly down, heart high. Good, those 3 postures on your breath. Inhale to stay, exhale, transition to plank. Inhale to stay, exhale, transition to dolphin. Inhale to stay, exhale, reverse back to your plank. Inhale to stay, exhale, pelvis down, heart forward for Sphinx. Good, take that once or twice more on your own. Just moving through those 3 postures back and forth. Good. When you feel like you're complete, land in your Sphinx pose and hold it right there, hearts proud and forward. Good. From our Sphinx pose, we're gonna walk our palms back in line with our low belly. Grip with our fingertips and press up into your cobra. Your cobra might have a deep bend in your elbows. It might have no bend in your elbows. It might have knees on the mat, or it might be an upward facing dog with knees lifted. Either way, shoulders locked down, neck is long. Big breath in. Exhale, move through your tabletop, tuck your toes, find a downward dog. We'll hang out in this down dog for a breath or two. So if it feels good to pedal your knees or shake your head, wag your tail, blow bubbles through your lips. You've got all of those incredible options available. Take 2 more breaths here. And look to your thumbs. Start to travel to the top edge of your mat and land in your fold. Again, we'll take a breath or two here. You can cross arms at elbows. You can widen your feet. You can sway like a bell or rock forward and back from toes to heels. Always know that anytime we make our way into a shape, if you need or want to wiggle your way into it, feel free. From here, release palms to the earth, bend your knees even deeper, tuck your tailbone and roll up to standing, stacking your spine high. Take a couple shoulder rolls up, back and down. Good, good, good. Inhale, sweep fingertips high to the sky, interlace your fingers, flip your palms to the ceiling. Good. Keep a little bend in your elbows. Can you pull shoulder heads down and pinkies back? Big inhale. Exhale, push me away with your palms, round your upper spine. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Keep hands forward, but flip your palms back to center like you're holding a barrel, and then glue your hands together. Take a little wrist roll, holding your own hand. Good, and switch directions. Let that go. Open arms wide like a T. Give a great big hug. And exhale, bow to your toes. Inhale, place palms on your shins. Lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, draw all the way to ceiling. Arms rise overhead. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Good. One more. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise tall, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Good. Adding on for a sun salutation variation, we're going to inhale, out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, come to fingertip, right toes, find the back of your mat, high runner's lunge. Inhale, find a flat back here. Lift your belly off your thighs, make a straight line from heel to head. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, lift your heart any amount. Exhale, back to your down dog. Inhale, right heel finds the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, right toes come up between your thumbs, runner's lunge. Inhale, halfway lengthen, long diagonal line. Exhale, bow forward, step to the top edge of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, soften. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Good. Left leg leading. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, come to fingertip, left toes, find the back edge of your mat, high runner's lunge. Inhale, draw up halfway, strong belly. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Inhale, lift through your ribs, and then exhale, lower at your elbows. Inhale, find your heart opener. Exhale, back to down dog. Good. Left heel is gonna find the ceiling on our inhale breath. Exhale, toes between our thumbs. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, set it all down, step to the top edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise tall. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Good. One more each side. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, swan dive down, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, come to fingertip, right toes, find the back edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway, strong shoulders, strong belly. Exhale, set it down, step back to plank. Inhale, hold your plank, and exhale, lower. Inhale, hearts rise. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, right heel rises. Exhale, it comes forward and through. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, set it down. Find your way to the top edge of your mat in a fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, rise tall. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Last round. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale for Ardha, halfway. Exhale, fingertips down, left toes back. Inhale for Ardha, halfway. Exhale, set it down, step back to plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hearts. Exhale, hips. Inhale, left heel. Exhale, draw it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, set it down, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, sink. Inhale, all the way. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Good, switching it up a little bit. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, find your chair pose. Sink your weight into your heels. Make sure toes can wiggle. And then bring your collarbones any amount up. Good. Big breath in right here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, flat back. Exhale, come to fingertips, right toes, find the back edge of your mat. Take that inhale, halfway lengthen through crescent, and this time on your exhale, back knee finds the earth with our hands. Good, walk your palms up your front thigh, or maybe take them overhead. Our front toes might scooch any amount forward. Our pubic bone might come any amount lower. Take a big inhale here. And then we're gonna come into a twist. So right hand's gonna find the earth or a block. Left fingertips are gonna find the sky. Good, good, good. You can stay just as you are, or if you want a little more quad, take this left hand to the wall behind you, deepen your rotation. Good. On our next inhale breath, we're gonna take this left hand forward and down, plant that palm, shift your hips backwards, half split. Can you pull your left hip crease a little closer to the wall behind you? Now we're gonna take this funky twist into a flow with some arm variations. So on your inhale, come forward, left hand high and back. On your exhale, find that half split, but can left hand find the sole of your left foot? Inhale, up and through, arms to the back wall. Exhale, forward and down, grab hold of your foot. Take that 2 or 3 more times on your own. And I know it can feel a little funky. Maybe we're not super happy with our pedicure today, but it's all right. Good. The next time we've got that left arm reaching to the back wall, hold it there. And if you want to take the bind here, you can by bending your right knee and catching your ankle. Good. One breath through. Go ahead and let that all go. Set both hands on the earth. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, step back to your downward dog. If you'd like to flow through that vinyasa sequence, plank, chaturanga, cobra, and back again, it's here for you. If you'd like a child's pose or a cat-cow, or to stay steady and down dog, that's there for you as well. Good. From our downward facing dog, toes are gonna come a little tighter to center. Firm up through first knuckle on both hands, and then bring your right heel high to the sky and open up like a scorpion tail. Bend that right knee. Good. Pubic bone's gonna rotate to the mirrors. Our nose might even peep out under right armpit. Maybe we take a little ankle rotation, a little hip rotation. Maybe we extend and kick ourselves in the booty with our heel like a cheerleader. Whatever feels good here for one more breath. From here, these right toes are gonna find their way to the outside of your right hand. We're gonna set up in a big old gecko lizard lunge. You can set your back knee down on the earth, and then maybe we find blocks under palms or under elbows. Give yourself permission to modify the pose to fit your body, instead of thinking of all the ways that we could modify our body to fit the pose. If that front foot wants to come a little wider to give you some more space, feel free. Take one breath here. We're gonna bring our hands either to blocks or the earth. Tuck your back toe, lift your back kneecap, and we're gonna step forward into that Yogi Malasana squat. So it might be a couple hops on that back leg. It might be one big step, and maybe that block transitions under our tush. We find knees wide, hearts proud. Good, good, good. If you feel yourself really hunched over here, take a block under your hands. Let that support you in sitting up just a little taller. Find one round of breath. You got it. Now bring your hands to the earth. We're going to lift our hips high as we turn our toes forward into a great big fold. If we haven't found that block yet, go ahead and find it under your palms and give yourself a halfway lengthened flat back. Coming into some twists, we're going to bring right hand to the center of our block. Left fingertips are going to swivel high to the sky. Good. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, set that hand down and use your inhale to reverse. Right fingertips lift. Beautiful. Again, take this over with your breath. Inhale to reach. Exhale to release. Offer a little softness to your knees. Bring your weight gently into your toes. And pay extra special attention to your hip creases. Notice how much they're willing or wanting to sway side to side. And decide if that serves you today. Take one more each direction. And then when you're complete and balanced right to left, let yourself sink back into that fold. Inhale breath, we're gonna take palms to shins, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, soften. Inhale, sit back into this wide-kneed chair pose. Nice and big, like a sumo squat. Good. Taking a little funky twisted chair variation, we're gonna bring right elbow or forearm to right thigh and left fingertips high to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale through center. Take your opposite side, left elbow down, right hand high. Big inhale. Exhale through center. Inhale, come all the way up. Take a little baby back bend. Press your belt buckle forward. And then exhale, bring hands to your heart. Good. Heel toe your feet back to center. Inhale, sit into that chair. Big breath in. Exhale, let it fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, come to fingertip left toes, find the back edge of your mat. Inhale, take that halfway lengthen in our crescent lunge. And exhale, lower back knee down, find your low lunge. Inhale, arms high. Good, good, good. Notice where you feel sensation here. Is it in front leg? Is it in back leg? Is it in shoulders? Is it in toes? Give yourself one more big inhale and then come into your twist on this side. Left hand finds the earth, right hand finds the sky, belly finds the mirror. Nose can look at either thumb. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Shift your hips backwards, straighten that front leg into your Ardha Anamunasana or half split. Good. Again, just notice, where are we feeling sensation here? Can you adjust the quality of your breath to either deepen or alleviate that sensation? Coming through that funky twisted flow, inhale takes us forward, left hand down, right hand up. Exhale shoots us back. Find the sole of your right foot. Inhale, take it forward, right fingertips sweep to the barn door. Exhale, draw it back, grab hold of your toes. Good, take that over on your own. I had a teacher who used to call anytime we took hands to feet your yogi handshake. So give yourself a little handshake, a little hello. Beautiful. The next time those fingertips face the barn door, hold them there. And maybe we take that bind with our back leg, bending back knee, catching your ankle. Can your collarbones grow longer and wider? Good, good, good. Big breath in. Exhale, set it all down. Hands to the top of the mat, step back to your down dog. If you want that flow, it's available for you. If you'd like a different option, do what feels good. Good. From our downward facing dog, toes find the center line of your mat, right heel finds the ceiling, and we open up scorpion, or sorry, left heel. Don't listen to me, guys. Left heel out and open. Take that scorpion tail. Maybe we peep under armpit. Maybe we find rotation, wiggle, extension, and flexion. One breath here. And then left toes find the outer edge of our left hand, set up wide in that gecko. Back knee is going to drop to the earth, and blocks might find their way under palms or elbows. I like a little turnout on my front foot, pointing at about 11 o'clock, but some people like it straight ahead at midnight. So just find what feels right for you. And then return to the quality of your breath. How can we smooth the edges? Good. Go ahead and find hands to the earth. Beautiful. And we're going to step forward into that malasana or yogi squat. Maybe it's a couple hops. Maybe it's one big step. Maybe that block comes under our bum. But knees are wide, toes are wide, heart is proud. Good, good, good. Give yourself permission to feel strong here. I know that this is an awkward pose. It's an uncomfortable pose. It's never going to be on your Instagram feed, but give yourself a breath. It's okay. Good. Return hands to the earth. Send hips high to the sky. Turn your toes forward to the top edge of your mat. Taking a gorilla posture or that ultimate yogi handshake. Bend your knees as much as you need to find hands on the earth. And then lift up your toes and flip your palms under your feet. So backs of hands are on the earth, soles of feet and palms and hands are touching. And your toes could give your wrists a little massage. You might start to flirt with the idea of then straightening your knees. If you go too far, bend it back. It's okay if we're in a 90-degree squat to do this. That is totally fine. Can you release anything you're holding in your neck, in your jaw, in your belly? One more breath. And again, bend your knees, release your hands, walk your palms up your shins, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up and back, find that back bend, pubic bone, belt buckle forward. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, you can heel toe those feet a little closer together and inhale, sit back into your chair. We're gonna come into another round of chair twists, and I'm gonna give you a couple options. We're gonna twist over right shoulder first, and option 1 is to bring left elbow across your thighs, right hand long. Option 2 is to bring hands to your heart, take left elbow to the outside of right knee. Good. You might find feet closer together allows you to deepen your twist. You also might find feet further apart gives you more stability. So take what you need here. One more breath. Inhale, return through your center line, and exhale, make the choice we need on the opposite side, whether that's one elbow down, one open, or whether that's hands to prayer, one elbow across your body. Good. Just like when we were in our lunge, can our collarbones open forward and up to where the wall meets the ceiling? Inhale, return through your center line, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, soften. Inhale, draw all the way up, fingertips tall. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Good. One more time with that chair twist. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, sit it back. Now, yogi's choice, left elbow across, right arm high, or hands to prayer. If we've got our hands to prayer, go ahead and draw your knees to kiss and your big toes to kiss. Shift your weight into your right foot and then lift your left heel like a flamingo. Can you kick your own tush? Good, good, good. Big breath in. Exhale, set those toes down, unwind through center. Beautiful, opposite side, big inhale. Exhale, reverse. Gorgeous. Now you know we're heading into a balance this time, so maybe look down at the top edge of your mat, pick one point. Shift your weight gently to the left. Bend your right knee like a flamingo. Good, good, good. Zip belly button together, zip inner thighs together. Don't hold your breath. One big inhale, exhale, set it down, sink back into the center of your chair. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, soften. Very last time, sit into your chair. No more twists, I promise. Good. Finding a little more articulation in feet and ankles. Bring your hands to your heart and start to lift your heels. Can you balance like a bird? Imagine your toes were gripping the branch underneath you. We're going to take a little elevator ride. Find a big breath in. On your exhale, can you sink your hips to your heels? Good, 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 good. Perfect. Find your toe stand. Hands can stay at your heart, or if we're feeling spicy, they can come forward like a mummy or tall like a tree. Good. Find one breath here. Now bring hands back to your heart. We're going to transition from here into a boat pose or into Navasana. See if you can do it without like plopping super loud on your tush. So we're going to lower down slowly, knees widen, tailbones hit the earth, shins find the ceiling. Yes. Good, good, good. If you need to tap your toes back down and rebalance, feel free. If you're like me, I always have to move a little flesh out from underneath me so I can balance a little better. Hands can find themselves behind you. They can find themselves at your thighs or they can find themselves reaching for your toes. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, lower your toes, drop knees wide, take a great big butterfly fold. Let your upper back round like a tortoise shell. I know we've gotten really spicy and really toasty in here. We're going to give ourselves a really deep, long cool down in just a moment. But in one more breath, we're going to take that boat pose again. So when you're ready, inhale to rise. Draw thighs to center. Good. Tip back onto your tailbone like a kickstand. And then hands can find the earth. Toes can stay on the mat. Or toes can rise. Hands can rise. Arms can extend. Legs could extend out and long if that feels good for you. Just like in all of our twists, how proud can your heart become? Yes, 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 yes. Big inhale. Exhale, toes down, knees wide, butterfly fold. You guys are some freaking rock stars today. I love it. More breath here. We're going to take a final round of boat. And then we're going to lay down and close our eyes. Yay. On our next inhale, rise up out of our fold, close your thighs. Position yourself accordingly, kickstanding back to your tailbone, and then find your boat variation, whatever that means for you. If you still want to go a little deeper, you can join me in a low boat, bringing low back to the earth, toes long, arms overhead. Good. If you got there and you were like, nope, no way, Jose, come back, it's fine. Give it 3, 2, 1. Everybody find your spines, hug your knees in tight. Draw little circles on the ceiling with your kneecaps. One more breath here. We're going to sit up for just a second to take a long, deep hip stretch. So you can roll to one side and press up, or you can rock and roll on your spine, whatever feels good. We're going to come, I'll give you 2 options. Option 1 is a Sukhasana with our right heel in front. So we've got heel, heel, belly button. Option 2 is our double pigeon with our right heel on top. So double pigeon is also called fire log pose. Sometimes we're stacking our shins like firewood. If you come into this double pigeon and you've got a lot of space between knee and ankle, grab 1 or 2 of those blocks to fill the gap so we can allow that leg to soften down. Wherever you are with your legs, we're going to find a big inhale and exhale, forward fold. Say Rita too, if you want to do a pigeon pose here, you can. Yes, all right. I know you got all those surgeries. Scan your body for tension. Breathe into those spaces. Scan your mind for tension. Breathe in between those thoughts. Scan your heart, your emotional body for tension. And see if slowing our exhale slow our heart rate, can slow our nervous system, and maybe find a little softness around that emotional body. One more breath on this side. And use your inhale, come back to a seat. Take right heel long and wide into a half straddle. Left heel into our groin. Fingertips forward like a mummy, left elbow on top. Give yourself a great big hug. And maybe find your eagle pose, wrapping through forearms. Giving yourself a little round of applause when you arrive. Let shoulder blades soften. Can you breathe into the back of your heart? And then use your inhale, unwind those arms, take flight like an eagle. And then exhale, right hand to right shin, left arm long over your ear. Find a big old side body stretch. Can you bring your lowest ribs closer to the ceiling? Rotate up and around through armpit, through chin. Inhale, draw yourself back up to a seat. Curl that right heel in and either find your Sukhasana with left knee in front or left ankle in front, or your double pigeon with left ankle on top, or a reclined pigeon if that's serving you a little better. And again, inhale to reach, exhale to fold. Hear a lot from our yoga teachers and our wellness practitioners that our hips can store trauma, which to some might be like a, oh, duh. And to some might be like, excuse me? Can feel a little esoteric, a little woo-woo, a little out there. My interpretation of that knowledge or understanding is that our fascial system is this beautiful woven inner web of energy and communication that travels through our entire body. It touches our muscles, our bones, our organs, our nervous system, our blood. So when we have something that's connected to your nervous system, but also connected to your musculature, when our nervous system is activated, that fascia will in turn relay those messages to our muscles and our joints. So if you find yourself in these deep hip postures and you feel yourself getting irritated or angry or upset or giddy and joyful, just think of those little messages coming forward from your fascial system. Use your next inhale, rise up back into our seat, and then extend your left leg long. Find fingertips forward like a mummy, this time right elbow on top. Maybe we hug, maybe we take eagle arms. Drop those shoulders. Now with that knowledge that our full body is continuously and courageously connected, when we start to work, say deep into our hips, things happen in our shoulders, things happen in our forehead, things happen in our toes. So we always want to find that full body balance, and we always want to be finding that full body scan and awareness so that our mind is just connected to that communication as our primal energy, as our muscles and bones. On your next inhale, take flight, wings high. And then on your exhale, find that deep side body stretch. Left hand to left ankle, right fingertips long. Feel space from right pinky finger to right hip crease. And then allow yourself to come all the way up. Good. We are going to take our blocks to the back edge of our mat. We're going to set them up like an equal sign. The block that's at our head is going to drop down to the lowest level. And then the block that sits at our shoulder blades is going to rest in that middle level. And if you need to shift or adjust that for your practice, that's totally fine. As we lay back, we want our shoulder blades or our armpits to sit firmly on that bottom block. And then our head to be caught by the top block like a pillow. You might get down there and think that's too much and need to flip your top block up once or twice. You might need to wiggle or adjust your body forward or back. So again, just like when we started class in that supported bridge, notice if any part of you is still trying to maintain control of this posture. And if it is, can you adjust your body or adjust your breath to find softness? Bless you. Take 3 more breaths here. Can you consciously make your exhale longer than your inhale? Gently start to bring your soles of the feet to the mat, your kneecaps to the ceiling. Gently tuck your forearms and your elbows underneath your torso and press into your arms to lift through upper body just enough to slide those blocks out from under you. And we'll find our way back down to our spine. And then if there's anything at all your body is craving before Shavasana or corpse pose, find it here. Maybe a deeper round of twists, maybe a happy baby posture. Maybe it's not a pose at all. It's just some wiggles and wobbles and shimmying. Maybe it's not even that. Maybe you are more than ready for that corpse pose and you arrive there immediately. As we rest into our Shavasana, I'm going to come through with some cool lavender towels and place them over forehead and eyes. I completely understand if that's not for you. If you'd rather I passed you by for any reason at all, just raise one arm into the air right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As you settle in, again, become aware of the quality of your breath. If you had to define it or give it a shape, a color, an energy, or a texture, what would that be? And it's okay if it's different than earlier. It's okay if it's the same as earlier. It's the awareness that matters. To allow that essence or quality of your breath to radiate out and away from your physical body, as though you were in a little protective bubble. deepen our breath. Begin to call that energy or prana or breath bubble back into your body, as though you could absorb it back in through your skin. Maybe swallow once or twice, maybe rub your lips together. Find some activation and energy at fingers and toes, at wrists and ankles. And stretch arms long overhead, as though you could brush both walls of the room with fingers and toes just by inhaling. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Tell your body and your mind, thank you. Tell yourself, I love you, you're welcome. And we'll roll to one side, nice and easy, finding a fetal position or a resting posture. That towel can move across your heart or to the back of your neck. And then moving slowly and kindly, we'll arrive at a seat, however you're comfy. And take another breath together as a class. Inhale, sweep fingertips out and overhead. Exhale, palms touch, thumbs find your heart, chin gently bows. Find a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it all go on a sigh. If that felt good for you, you can take it again. Thank you all so much for sharing in space and in practice and in energy this morning. It is such a joy to be here with you, to offer guidance, to be a part of this experience with you. Divine light in me loves and honors the divine light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you all so very much. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your Thursday. As many of you already know, I am moving to Mississippi at the end of the month. So February 25th, that Friday, will be my last class here at the studio. I'm going to miss you all so dearly, but we've got 10 chances to hang out between now and then. I counted while we were in Shavasana. So I'd love to see you again. If not, it's been lovely knowing you this long. And on your way out the door today is Miss Nicole's 100th class at the studio. So give her a high five or an elbow or a wave when you walk by. She deserves it. Sylvia had her 100th class last week. So we got lots of folks in the 100 Club in the room today. Yeah, happy Thursday, y'all. Towels can go in the hamper when I open the door. There are disinfectant wipes on top of the trash can. And blocks can go back on the shelves after you guys wipe them down. Thank you, my love. Bye, Georgia. Thank you.